Now the _sun_Drake is first. Groundhog chose to be last.
Groundhog, you want me to hydrate and stretch even when it's playing ads? Okay. Thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watering your streamer. And thank you for the stretch. Hello! It's me, Uttermost Ghostie fan, the host, broadcasting to you from this theater post to entertain you to the utmost. Is the most design approximately able upon this day. The Sun Drake! Thank you for that. Being first. Groundhog, thank you for being last. I already thanked you for the hydrate and stretch. Hello, Varzel. Hello, Twisty. How is everybody?
Oh boy, what flavor?
Varzel, thank you for 100 bits. How are you? How's everybody? I already asked how's
Now
everybody.
Varzel Alton is first.
Varzel's now first. Guys, I have exciting and very good news. Misty, thank you for 100 bits. I really appreciate that. I'm doing really well. I'm doing really, really well. I'm super excited. I get to tell you guys about this. So you know how for a while I've been talking about how I can't get up from bed on my own? I did it! I did it last night. I did it this morning. We are back in business. Ghostie is a little bit more independent now. I was like, yeah. I get up on my own. I am a self-managing possum. Yay! Yes, I'm super excited. A lot of my depression lately has been around the fact that, like, I don't get to do a lot of really good, you know, me being not needing a lot of help lately. Cause you know, we started off that medication and all that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Brutus. I did not read more Jurassic Park. I need to tell you guys. I haven't read more Jurassic Park because I'm sad. I am sad about it, and I don't want to continue being angry at Dr. Ian Malcolm, but I know I gotta read more of the book, because if I don't read more of the book, then I won't finish it. I gotta finish it. I started it, and I'm like halfway through it, and the T-Rex already ate the goat, so things are about to start happening, and the possum, I can just skip over when Malcolm starts making me angry. I have that ability. If he starts going off about chaos theory, I can just skip it. I mean, his opinions are outdated anyway. Right? I think that is the problem with writing I am very smart people when you're talking about things that are real and theories that are changing. Because it's easy to be wrong, and then like 20 years after your death, an upstart little possum will be reading your book and be like, "This is wrong," and you'll be dead. You can't do shit about it, and you wouldn't have cared even if you were. You would have not cared because she's just a tiny possum. But you know, that's how it is. But I said I was going to talk about aliens. Okay. Because we were talking about it on Brad and Fred. My issue with Alien Earth happening 2 years. By the way, I initially thought it happened like 50 years before the Nostromo was even built. That is on me. I did not know that. And I am happy to have been corrected. Makes a lot more sense to me now that it only happened 2 years before Alien. Okay, but here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. Alien Earth happens 2 years before Alien, which actually isn't a problem because, like, it doesn't stop anything in Alien from happening. But that means that by the time that Aliens happens, thank you for the headphones. So here's the thing, Brutus, about that. If you're I understand that it sounds like, oh, well, why don't they just talk to each other? Anxiety is a really rough thing. And I didn't realize that other people didn't feel this way, and I wrote the book, right? And her presentation of anxiety is very similar to mine. And I have realized, since I've had other people read it, that that's not how most people feel. Like, most people would be like, hey, buddy. What the fuck? But people like me are like, oh, I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a bother. I'll be small. But anyway, as I was saying about aliens, the reason why it bothers me about aliens is that, okay, so if Alien Earth happens, right? You have Alien Earth. And then you have Alien. And those two coexist quite well. But then you have aliens. Now, by the time that Aliens happens, if Alien Earth happened, then everybody already knows about xenomorphs. And not in the, like, all of the upper management, everybody knows about xenomorphs. In the way that, like, how do you have a ship crash land on Earth and then you have a whole bunch of xenomorphs? Okay, only 2 xenomorphs that I know of. But, like, xenomorphs in planets, in like big city. No, Brutus, I can't. I would not. If I were in the structure of a job and where I have a boss and they have a boss, and I ask my boss, hey, my family member died, can I have like a week off? And he's like, oh, let me check out with the boss. And I'm like, okay. And then like 2 weeks later I still don't have leave. Maybe, but even then, if we're at the point in Alien, everybody has cameras. How are you gonna cover up not only from all other corporations and governments on the planet and all of the news agencies, not only the spaceship crash, okay, but then a thing that kill people? I don't know. It just bothers me. Because then Alien, like I said, still works. Because that's like, they are separated out. They don't know everything. Everything works with Alien, and I'm still fine with it. But then you get to Aliens, and unless everybody is a dumbass, and so here's my problem, okay? So you know that if you, okay, overview, you are Weyland-Yutani. You are the most powerful corporation, or presenting yourself like you're the most powerful corporation. Okay? What is currently the name of the game with earning capital? Currently, the name of the game with earning capital is terraforming colonies. At least, from what I understand. I could be misunderstanding that part. But you want more places to open up so you can sell things to the people who work for you. So the money never actually leaves the ecosystem. But also you want the people to gather resources to send back to the corporation so they can do... Why do you want them to be facehuggered? I mean, I know why I want them to be facehuggered, because I think facehuggers are cute. But they don't have that idea. And none of them are doing the smart thing. None of them are doing the smart thing of turning the aliens into food. Think about it. Their blood is a wonderful industrial grade acid. They have chitin. They have bone. They have meat. Even if you have to like make the meat into dust, get rid of the acid so it doesn't kill the humans who eat it, you can still form that dust into concentrated protein things, xeno jerky, and now you have a way to feed all of your soldiers. Oh, the universe has no population problem? Great! Wonderful! I have an idea for that. All of the violent criminals get facehuggered. Or, alternatively, because in some of the lore, you can have people extract the chest bursters, leaving the host alive and the chest burster alive. You can turn it into a job. And then you have an endless supply of xeno meat. Solve your overpopulation problem. You solve your feeding people problem. You solve your industrial grade acid problem. You solve a lot of problems. And then no, because you have to kill them quickly. So what you do is you put the chest burster into, I'm explaining things that I'll go over in the presentation. I should just leave that for the presentation. All I'm saying is they missed the opportunity. I know each facehugger only lays one egg. However, whomsoever, that's what I'm saying. Your issue is not with the facehugger laying one egg. Your issue is with the amount of hosts needed. Because you can... It'd be so good. I have a whole presentation about it. I have to finish some of the video parts of the presentation. That's why we haven't gone live with it. But that's what exists in Ghostie's head. Also, I really think that facehuggers are adorable. Facehuggers are fucking adorable. But it's weird to say that. It's incredibly weird to say that because the facehuggers are the sexual organ of the xenomorph. So I'm calling the facehuggers penis cute. But it is! He's adorable! I love him! I love him so much! I love him. I love the little facehuggers. I hug them. But regardless, I don't think aliens can work if alien Earth is thing. It doesn't make sense. Why are you sacrificing this population capital for a thing that you already have? You already have. And if you haven't figured out a way, by the way, by this point, to locate more eggs for more cute facehugger encounters, then what's wrong with you? Oh no, I haven't watched any episodes. I watched a breakdown of it, but I haven't watched any episodes. Of any sort of visual media concerning Alien franchise, I have only watched Alien and Aliens, but I've read almost the entire Wikipedia on all of it. And then also I've read 2 of the books that are theoretically canon. The one of them I got so angry at I wanted to burn. And yeah. And also the entirety of the TTRPG game book resource. I read that one. I love some of it, and other parts of it I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what do agents do? Can't... I don't know what agents do. Like, are they used car salesmen? I genuinely don't know. I don't understand. Aww. Aww. No. All the cute face huggers are gonna get smashed. I don't feel bad in Alien Isolation for setting Steve on fire repeatedly, but I do feel bad a little bit for killing the face huggers. I do feel bad a little bit for killing the face huggers. Ah! Hello? Hello, YouTube people. Good night, Zach. I'm sorry, I still haven't figured out how to watch both of the chat. I need a third screen. I need a third screen for my setup. Because I have the screen for the gaming that's right in front of me. And then I have the screen for OBS. And currently for chats. To my right. I need a third screen so I can put OBS and model above the gaming monitor. And then I can have my chats right here beside me. Yeah, but I don't know. I just think that facehuggers are the cutest. They run across the ground like little spiders and I love them. They're so cute. I wish they had actual faces. I wish they had actual faces. They do not. But I wish they did. Like cute little eyes. I bet they would smile a lot. I'm so sad they live for such a short time. 'Cause what if you could have your little face hugger beside you and you could feed him cookies? I would love that. I would love that. What do I essentially want? What do I want that as a pet? Why do I want that as a pet? Am I not creeped out by an insect? Do I not have a phobia of an insect? Why do I love face huggers? Why do I love spiders? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? The brain damage, probably. That I do legitimately have brain damage. Okay. But we are here to play Stardew Valley. That is what we're here to do on this Friday the 13th. I know it's so spooky. Can you believe this terrifying thing we're about to do? This terrifying thing we're doing and playing this incredibly, super scary Super terrifying game called Stardew Valley. I don't think I have that game. Right, we're married. Wait. Matt Damon. It's okay, sweetie. You tried your best. Yeah. Oh, I have it set up on a different... Okay. Okay. I've been playing off stream on my EP off stream time so much that I forgot I actually set my tooling up differently on this one. Okay, okay, okay. Just to check, what is this? That goes to Gunther. Do I need anything? Right, quality crops. I need quality crops. Okay. Ah! Did I already put the pomegranate in? No. Wheat. Awesome. I have pomegranate for today. Let's see, what do I have in here? That's enough corns! Wait. That's enough corns. There we go. I love a place. I think on this save it is my first year. I think this is. It's not my first time ever playing. But, this is my first year in this game. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Toaster. I'll fix it in a moment. I think I want a second duck. Wait. Don't we also need... there's some stuff we're gonna need to get. Okay. Okay, I see where we are. I see where we are. Dayton, you're not fully grown. Yeah, I'm having a wonderful day. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we're gonna go buy a rabbit. The rabbit's name is gonna be Feet. And then we gotta save up. I think our next thing is to get this fixed. Have I ever done perfection? What do you mean by that? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I had a whole plan and... Oh, greenhouse, 100%. Joe... Oh, right, because I don't have a cauliflower, do I? Uh-oh. No, I do not. I make a Maki roll yet? Yeah, I've actually never done Jojo Mart. I can't make Maki rolls yet. Okay. I've never done it. The best legal money hack is in the game? What? Almost everything. There's a meter when you unlock a specific area. Okay, I'll have to look that up because I actually haven't heard of that. I've played nearly 700. I almost said $700. I've played $700 of this game. No, I've played almost 700 hours of this game. There we go. We continue. Oh, that's the other thing I need to do. Get the dwarf scrolls. Sorry, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm in a really good mood. 2,000 eggs? No, thank you. No. But I have a little bit of a bad habit in that I will play. I can't get a bunny today because it's Tuesday. I'll play like through the first 2 years, maybe into the third year, and then I'll be like, well, that's all for that one, and then I will abandon that save. And then I'll delete that save. Yes. Yes. What I typically do with the greenhouse is I'll have one half of it be something like strawberries. But sometimes I do like a one line of strawberries, one line of blueberries. And then I will have the other half of it be like ancient fruit. And then I'll put around the edges fruit trees. And so everything ends up being very good. Right now, what we're trying to get done in here... because we already have... We have one more fish we have to get here. We have 2 things we have to have for this. I guess we're buying the $10,000 bundle. Thank you for lightning rod. So we want to get that open as soon as we can. Yeah. So we can go get the fish and complete the sandwich. The fish tank. Let's see. What do we need for animal bundle? We need wool and large goat milk. One of those 2. Which we'll get large goat milk probably before we get wool. We could theoretically get pumpkin because I know I'm growing some pumpkins right now. Okay, we can put a pomegranate in tomorrow. Okay. I'm learning. Matthew Damon. I just realized. Okay, no. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in us. Excuse me. That's some wonderful hardwood right there that I'm gonna cut down when I get back. I need to go give this ornamental fan to Gunther. Town. I think the dwarf scrolls I'm looking for start around floor 40? I don't actually know. But we do have some time right now, so I guess we can go and do some mining. Because we've already gotten to the end of the mines. No. Bad. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to look at the foraging one. Okay, I see. Carrots, that's good. Hello, bat. Fight me. Thank you. Bat, fight me. Thank you. No. Yeah, I thought about changing this up for a quote-unquote scary game. But I kind of don't want to be like, no. And, I don't know. No, my inventory! I'm a man. What? Okay, fine. Fine, we'll leave. Oh, please, thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watering your steamer. We will have to take an actual real break when it comes time for ads today. And I don't know if I will be able to make everything happen. Oh wait, hold on. I need to make sure I have an amethyst. I do, okay. Go. Like, did I make my my chest the same color? I did. Okay. Moo to you too. Moo to you too. I know that, like, I think it's in year 2. There are raccoons that come and live in a tree. I show you where they live. 'Cause I've been doing it. They live in this tree over here. I've been doing it on my other save, but they live here. And They're very cute, but they keep asking me for things, and I don't always have things they ask me for. And they asked me for some stuff, and so I gave it to them. And then they were like, okay, now I'm gonna have a wife. And so now he has a wife. And then he asked me for more food, so I gave him more food, and he's like, okay, now we're gonna start a family. I was like, great, but he hasn't started a family. He has not started a family. So what am I supposed to make of that? If you give a mouse a cookie, I believe I have read that at some point in my life. But he is not a mouse, he's a raccoon. Silly man. Checks her for James. Man, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember what's in my keg. I don't have to check weather because it doesn't matter. Hopefully that's enough to buy a rabbit. Hello, my wife. Thank you for egg. I shall sell it. And grep. Ooh, we can make another keg. And then you gonna go in. Which one is it? Is it the artisan bundle? Yes. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna have to make some more of this. Okay. And I, of course, did not grab the oak resin because I am a silly. Do that. Put that in there. Selling my wife's fried egg. She didn't want me to sell it. She shouldn't have given it. Okay, and now they can go outside. Satan! Satan, thank you for milk. Oh, we only have 2 cheese presses. Okay. That's fine. Oh wait, we need to make sure Satan doesn't get pregnant. You can't have Satan getting pregnant on your watch. I won't have it. I think I need to save my chanterelles. Yikes. I would be upset if my goat was. Oh yeah, I need to go talk to Robin and figure out how much I need for my my barn. But that'll be after I talk to Morning. Hi, I need a oh. Be open tomorrow or I'll be sad. I don't think anybody would care. I think if I walked into somewhere and I was like, be open tomorrow, I'll be sad, they'd be like, who are you? And I'd be like, bye. Just break in, take a bunny, and leave the money in a note. Yeah. Brother Pass has bunnies. I've never had a bunny. But I don't think I want one. Okay, I need 550 wood and 300 stone. I wonder if we already have that. Oh right, and we need to drop the pomegranate off. You guys like pomegranates? I have only tried them like once or twice and I didn't enjoy them. Oh my fuck. I did not enjoy pomegranates. But I know lots of people who do, so maybe that's just a me problem. Demetrius being smart over there. I could never. Yeah, I think it's 40. I'll have to actually look. Maybe after our break, I'll look and make sure that it's in this range. I usually don't have to hunt for the dwarf scrolls. And the only reason I'm doing it right now is because I want to be able to talk to the dwarf immediately. Oh, 2 through 4. No, I was supposed to kill the ground. Fine, I can kill things. That'll make me feel better a little bit. Not really, but still. Super dying. Eh. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, I should have just tilled the ground, but I forgot that I needed to. I know sometimes they give me... Sometimes they give me things? 1 to 40. No, 1 to 40. We're at 45. Well, at least we'll get... Can they also come out of geodes? Or maybe that was something that used to happen and it doesn't anymore, but I remember a lot of my dwarf scrolls coming out of... Well, I can't do it on floor 40 because floor 40 is an elevator floor. This is not typical for floor 2. Can I die? Thank you. I should probably upgrade my hoe. Oh, weird one for floor 2. Oh no. Only for tilling. Okay. That's fine. I just killed those slime's child in front of them and then I killed them. And I should feel, you know, bad about it, but I don't. I do not feel bad about it. Yeah, we'll upgrade our hoe next. We need to upgrade our hoe. We need to upgrade our what's it called? Watering can for eventually for when we get to Ginger Isle. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here. Sometimes I wonder if the Linux version of the game and the non-Linux version of the game are the same. But they have to be, right? Because why would you have one lagging behind the other? That would make no sense. Make no sense or dollars. You walk across. I'm gonna try and rein in my hello from now on, by the way, because I know that I do it really loud at the beginning of my streams. And I don't want you guys to get scared. Yeah. That over. Too late? No! Fine, I'm not too scary. I'm just not OSHA compliant. Okay. Yippee! We're gonna get a void chicken! Thank you for void chicken! Thank you for void chicken! Okay, we're gonna pause here because we have an ad coming up. I'm actually gonna take a real break this time. So please get yourself a snack, a drink, stretch your leggies, and I will be back in a little bit. I have returned. Hello. I got so scared for a moment, guys. So fucking dumb. I got scared. I came back in here, right? I was like, okay, it's time to go. I have this button box that Goji made for me. And it's what I press to do the transition. Like between scenes. So I press the button. And all of the like buttons on OBS that also you could press to scene transition grayed out. And I was like, oh no. Oh no, my OBS is messing up. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Sometimes I daydream about a retirement. I hope that retirement will happen one day. But I am not silly enough to believe that retirement is forever in my future. Oh no, I put a duck egg in there. Now we gotta wait. It's okay, Void Chicken. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe. Gonna be here until you're ready. Yeah, go Chills. And Pet Satan. Yeah, I don't know. My mood is a little bit all over the place lately. You know, I've talked about it. It's better today than it has been for a while. But it's still a bit iffy. And, I'm doing my best. Cause, if I don't keep trying, then I'll be sad. I mean, look at me standing up again. I had convinced myself, because it had been like almost 3 months of not being able to stand up on my own. I convinced myself I was never gonna get to stand up again. And then I stood up. Yay! Keg! Well, silly me. Why, so thank you for that hydrate, thank you for wanting his humor, and thank you for that stretch. Well, silly me, I shouldn't be... Oh man, booksellers in town. I don't have money for bookseller and rabbit and opening sandwiches. Yeah, I gotta motivate me so that I keep going. I got more books to write. I got more food to eat. Cause we only want their feet. Well, I have to go say hi to Feets in a moment, but I want to check. I don't remember what days Miss Lady comes. She doesn't come today. Some of these days we're gonna sleep through just because, like, I don't have a lot that I'm doing. I say that, but we could go to the mines and start, like, hoeing. Because we don't have the money to do... We don't have the money to upgrade our hoe. But... it'd be fine. Hello. I need you to process my stuff. Emerald ring. You doing? No, okay. I'm gonna sell that. Sometimes I like pretending to be violent. But the truth is, I just think that a lot of things that are violent are also cute. And is that really so wrong? I don't think so. We have to remember to sell that ring. The place to sell it at doesn't open until 2 though. I don't know, I'm also incredibly low energy lately, and I know it's to do with pressure changes. Those things are, again, and I doubt we're the only ones dealing with this. It gets warm then cold then warm then cold, and like next week's gonna be proper winter temps. But this week it's been like, this is nice and spring. Oh really? Like you gonna do me like that, winter? I got my proper, you know, thick maple syrup in instead of thin maple syrup for the, you know, properly for the winters, and you're gonna be like, nah, it's gonna be nice and warm. Believe this. I can totally believe it. I lied, guys. I can believe it. Let's throw away the mixed seeds. I like being able to kill things in this. It makes me happy. I am sad we don't get to see that many possums though. Something I was watching. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Control Resident. The new Control Resident gameplay trailer came out yesterday. And I'm so excited, and the person narrating it. I don't remember his name. He seems very nice. But, he was explaining that they're hoping that players will be very aggressive with gameplay in this, and I'm like, yeah, because y'all have been watching me play Bloodborne. Y'all know I'm really loving that aggressive life. Sometimes it's nice to just no thoughts and only hit. I mean, that's not super often that I get to do that, but sometimes it's nice to do. Matthew Damon. No! Wasn't trying to go down, I was trying to get the earth crystal. Oh well. Things rarely go in Opossum's way. Hello, Awesome Brain! How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. It's Friday the 13th. I thought about doing something supposedly spooky, but then I decided I just wanted to do what was already supposed to happen. I mean, if I wanted to play something with, well, I guess Jason Voorhees is not in Dead by Daylight. And Dead by Daylight is super sweaty. And I don't actually enjoy playing it anymore. I bought Dead by Daylight when it came out. I really liked the like hide and seek aspect of it. I was never a good killer, but I always liked hiding. I like being small sometimes. But that was also the year that I got really mad at Windows and I switched over to Linux. But Dead by Daylight worked on Linux. I was so excited until they decided that no, actually we don't want you your stem key. I got so sad. Cross spaces didn't come until later and only when you get to be the xenomorph. I think I've talked about this before on stream, but I have played Xenomorph Killer on Dead by Daylight, but I'm an incredibly ineffective killer. Because all I want to do is go in my little tunnels. I go in my little tunnels and then I'm in there and I'm like, and that is the extent of my killer gameplay. I'm not good at killing people, okay? I want to be small and be in my tunnels. Which I personally think is fine. But anyway, Dead by Daylight is a very toxic community. And so I only really... And, one of the last times they played was on their anniversary. This past year, I was playing with my friends. And a killer tunneled me because I hadn't played long enough to be able to get any of the anniversary cakes. So I didn't put in an anniversary cake. And he was like, then you don't get to live. And I was like, I haven't played this event yet. And he was like, too bad. And so I didn't play anymore. I haven't played since. Well, that's just how people are in that game. And it's like, they'll also tunnel you depending on what person you're playing as. I don't usually get tunneled if I play as Alan Wake. Because people are like, you're the guy that dances! And, that's nice. But I was playing Cheryl Mason once. Because I think she's cute. And people were so mad at me. They would tunnel me and then they'd get mad at me while they were tunneling me. They'd be like, afterwards, when the match would end, they'd be like, why aren't you any good at looping? And I'm like, I don't play this game a lot. And they'd be like, well, you're playing Cheryl, so you have to loop. I don't have loops. Yeah. So I don't really, brother, I need a loop. So I don't anymore. It's not even installed on my hard drive. I mean, I still have friends who play, so theoretically I could still have fun with them. But... But I don't anymore. The chef's bundle? It is. Okay. You and you and you. Oh, we're gonna have to cut some more trees down so we have enough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't say that it's a bad game, but it's not a great game. So I'm a little bit like, did I really lose anything? Yeah, Haley is my wife. And we just got a bunny that we named Feet. But I didn't talk to the bunny. Oh. Now I've talked to the bunny. And we're gonna have another duck. I might name him Liver. I almost said lizard. Which I mean is a problem. Because we don't have a lizard. Yeah, I don't have a lizard. But I do like lizards. I think they're very cute. I don't have any pets. Well, 'cause I meant to say liver. But we can name him Lizard instead. I don't know why I always think of duck. Ooh. Please fall to the right. Oh, you motherfucker! No! 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 Oh, well. Oh, well. Like a mushroom. Can't believe it would do that to me today of all days. I don't need more rings. I'm already married. No, but I don't know. I am having a good time with this, so I'm happy we're playing it today. I'm just a little silly. Just a little silly. We need a big magnet. Big magnet ring. You know, I forgot to check whether or not that lady was there. Yeah, Stardew is very chill, very cozy. I really like it. It's one of those games that I think a lot of people enjoy, and there's so many aspects to it. Well, I think it's very well worth playing if you like any sort of games like this. Even if we're just talking about things like Harvest Moon. Powder melon. Well, we're gonna have some crops to sell in the winter. Oh yeah, I was playing some Bread and Fred solo, and I don't enjoy that game solo. That is, I think, one of the few games that is supposed to be co-op. They've tried solo that I'm like, no. Another one? You have the audacity to not be able to be stacked, too. I've not spent much time with Rune Factory. I never played Harvest Moon growing up. But Goji loves it. No, you are tied. You have a rock. You have a rock that you're tied to. So it's like, I'm not enjoying this. Well, maybe it's supposed to be punishment because it's like, why are you playing this co-op game solo? I'm like, because I am small. Yeah. Yeah, I don't enjoy it, so I'm not gonna play that solo. Which some of you are gonna be like, why the fuck would you even think to play it solo? Well, 'cause I like peak solo. See, growing up, I didn't have any friends who liked video games. Not really. Like, once I was in middle school, I had some friends who really liked, like, Halo, but I didn't have Halo. And so I just assumed that I wasn't gonna have friends. So I play everything solo, even if I have friends for it. Like, I have friends who, these aren't even worth selling. No. Clear that up entirely. I have friends who play all these games that I'm like, I want to play Repo. I'm in a server full of people who would be like, hell yeah, let's go Repo right now. How many mods do you want or not want? But my brain's still like, yeah, but what if you're bothering somebody? You too can have friends. You too can have friends. It is not entirely an easy thing, but it can be done. Even if you're like, man, I'm pretty stemkey. Then find friends who like you even if you're stemkey. Like, take it from somebody with severe, and I do mean severe, anxiety and depression. Like those fun kind, I say fun with heavy quotation marks here. Those fun kind of mind goblins that are like, everyone hates you. And they're just pretending to like you. Why? I don't know. And neither will you. But everyone hates you. And it would be better for you if you didn't exist. I have those kinds of mind goblins. It is actively a choice and a battle every day that I exist. I wake up and I choose to keep going. You can have friends, it just takes some time. Yeah, there are a lot of people who end up ghosting you. And it sucks sometimes being the person who's always on the end of reaching out. But, I mean, you keep trying, keep getting back up. And you'll find people who, even if they go away for a little bit, they'll come back. It might take them a month or two, but they will eventually come back. No! I wasn't paying attention. Let's get rid of that. And well, I'll get rid of the slimes once we're out of here. No, stop it! I'm small and cute. That's great. I need to till this earth. A spoon! I really like it. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. I have this spoon. If you guys know what like soda spoons are? Most of you have been to a DQ, I assume. Most of you have been to a Dairy Queen. You know they're really long red plastic spoons? So I have a it's so funny cuz it is a spoon that is pretending to be silver. But it's not silver. It's just pretending. It's sitting there going, oh man, my silver spoon, but it's stainless steel. Yeah. It just really wants me to think it's silver. Dairy Queen is, you know, hi Unjust Gamers, how's it going? Dairy Queen is a place, at least in North America. I don't know if it's past North America. If I'm honest with you, I don't know if it's outside of North America. But they have, they have a lot of... They can't technically be called ice cream. It's like... Yeah, it's an ice cream place, but technically it's not it's frozen treat. And if you don't know, yes, blizzards. I love Oreo blizzards. No, they are milk, but it's more like it's more sugar than it is ice cream, if that makes sense at all. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Oh man, is it getting late? It's 6 a.m. You prefer cookie dough? I like cookie dough as well, but the problem they have with cookie dough... Okay, there's a weird and very specific problem that Ghostie has with cookie dough. I used to get cookie dough blizzards all the time. And I was telling Goji that I got a cookie dough blizzard, and he goes, a taquito blizzard? What the fuck? Cause my Texas accent used to be really strong. And so cookie dough came out as taquito. Cause it's a similar cadence. Yeah. Well, that is one of the many reasons why I get Oreo Blizzard now instead. Also, because, okay, and I might do this later, but I'm not saying I'm gonna, because if I say I'm gonna, I might do it. So if you order from Pizza Hut out here, Pizza Hut has Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Cookie dough ice cream. And so I might, I'm not saying I will, I might get myself an ice cream and a Dr. Pep. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? I can do it tomorrow, I think. I need to check and see if I can go buy eaters from Marnie. But if you don't know Dairy Queen, you know, like along the handle, I will take that under advisements. But like the spoon portion is really, really small, and the stem is really, really long. Planning on getting pizza and wings for dinner? Hell yeah, let's go! You should, and get something delicious to have for dessert if you like dessert. You might not! I don't know. I really like dessert, but I find out more and more that people I know don't like dessert, and then I'm like, oh no. What am I supposed to do with that? Cause I can't cook too much anymore. Cause I can't be directly over the heat. I have a heater. Do I have a heater in there? And I just missed the heater in here? I don't have a heater in here. No, I have a heater in the other one. And I don't have a heater in here. It hasn't been... I don't know what's my problem. I love desserts so much. I love baking as well. Oh, I guess I just wasted that money. I love baking so much. Baking is one of my favorite things I can still do, that I'm really good at it. I'm really good at making cakes and cookies. Pies I have a little bit of trouble with. Why am I going to the mines? I need to go to town. I can't go to town. Hey, that's fine. It's fine. Pies I have trouble with because I have trouble with pie shells. So sometimes we just... Sometimes we just cheat and we buy a pre-made pie shell. But I like making, my current obsession with cookies are these sugar cookies that I make that are really soft and really good. And they're also quick to make. So I'm like, hell yeah. Cause the other problem is like the taking out of the oven and putting on the cooling rack, and then you put another thing in, and now you're waiting 10 minutes. Now I gotta do this. Yeah, it's like I get tired of the repetition. But I love making cookies. I love making cakes. I can't decorate cakes very well, but I'm sure if I put some effort in, I can learn to. It's a lot of fun. I can make cakes from scratch that are really good. I make my own icing sometimes, which is delicious. I used to be really intimidated by making my own icing. But then I learned how to do it. I'm like, wow, I can make really delicious icing. But I also do a lot of exercise. I mean, part of it is just the nature of fighting my legs every day. But part of it is doing stuff like getting on my recumbent. That's supposed to help teach me how to move my legs again. But who knows? Can't do much, but oh man, I want to learn how to make cinnamon buns. I have not learned how to make cinnamon buns. I do make, for holidays, mostly for Christmas, I make Spritz cookies, they're like little shortbread cookies that you put in a press and make different shapes of. And so we'll put different food colorings in and make like Christmas trees and different shapes. We have a lot of different shapes and I don't know what all of them are supposed to be, but they're fun and they're delicious. Not in a fist fight. Imagine it more like trying to... Like, I end up having to kind of wrestle is the best way to describe it. To wrestle my legs into things, because my legs will try to just lay out straight. And I have to try and wrestle them to do whatever it is that I'm wanting them to do. And the problem is that they are very strong. My doctor that does the injections in them, he gets really confused sometimes. Because usually patients with severe spasticity, which is what I have, aren't really able to move their limbs. But I work really hard to be able to move mine still, which means that when he's doing the injections, sometimes they will move on their own because they react to stimuli. He's like, hold your legs still. Can't. Oh no, there are ads coming. Oh no, I'm making it worse. Well, I can't do a Sister Abigail on my legs. So at least there's that. Or an F5. I can't even do an RKO out of nowhere. But yeah, the ads are coming. So if you are subscribed, have a good ad block. Or have Twitch Turbo, you won't see them. Or if you're over on YouTube, you won't see them because I don't have monetization over on YouTube yet. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit here and chat for like 3 minutes and then we'll get back into it. You'll keep believing in wrestling moves? Okay, I will see you guys after 3 minutes. I stopped watching wrestling. You know what would be really interesting is if I could do a Hurricane Rana on my own legs. I don't think I can do that. The other thing that is trouble is that my hips also try to just straighten out. And so I'm like, yeah, just trying to hold on to them. But yeah, so that's why... Yeah! That's why Goji... So, okay, I thought this is a little bit medical. I thought that because my leg spasticity is so severe that other people's leg spasticity is probably also super severe. It's not the case. But I was like, so surely they have a way. Surely they have a way to, like, contain the legs while they're doing injections, because it's ultrasound guided injections into the nerves. You don't want to mess that up. So obviously they have to have some like clamp. They do not. They do not. So Goji has to hold on to my legs super hard, and then we don't know whether they're gonna go out like away from my chest or towards my chest. Oh, thank you for Adblock Talks. That was very cute. I love that emote. That's so cute. Oh no. Only in certain circumstances is Goji wrestling with my legs. But I think one of the funniest things is that because they don't know which way it's gonna go. With the brain damage that I have, I'm only supposed to have one kind of spasticity. I'm only supposed to have extensor or flexor spasticity. Extensor is where they extend out, and flex is where they are curled up. I'm only supposed to have one. Why are they doing both? Why are they doing both with such force? But they do both. They do both with force. And it is not fun. I also do not recommend getting any sort of injections done to your nerves. It's not fun. It is not enjoyable to feel. I hate it. Welcome back from ads, everybody who was there. I mean, He is a strong man. So he is able to wrestle my legs, but he has to do things like wrestle them when they won't go into the car, and that's not fun. Well, nobody talks about the kind of feels you have. Everybody's like, no, you don't feel the needles, but they're lying. They're lying. Don't listen to them if they say that you can't feel the needles when you're getting injections into your nerves. They're not true. They're just not true. Or maybe it's true for them and it's not true for me. I even close my eyes and I'm not even looking in the direction, so if I open my eyes, I don't even see what's going on. So I don't even have the excuse of like, oh, it's psychosomatic because I see it. I don't look. It's not psychosomatic. It is actual pain. I wish it was psychosomatic. There he is. 3311. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for perceiving a ghost. You think. My only solace is that they won't run medical studies on me, cause they wanted to. Early on, they were going to. Story time turned into a blind Stardew Cave challenge. I'm not paying as much. I'm not processing what's happening in front of me very well. I need to pay attention. They tried to run it, like, they were like, okay, we're gonna do studies. I was like, sweet. And then they were like, okay, we need to take like 27 vials of blood. And I passed out before they were even halfway through. And they were like, nope. Nope. Not doing that again. Yeah. Apparently I turned like really pale, and then I was out for like a minute or two, and they were all very worried. I was like, oh no, I don't want to make people worried. And I was like, no, we can try again. They're like, no, we can't. Wow, Twitch. Wow, Twitch. You don't want the... Twitch is a coward. An 8-foot tall Amazonian warrior? No. I'm just 5'10". It's just my presentation of it is different because I got MS super early. Cowards was auto-modded. Cowards was auto-modded. What the fuck, right? Though the French would be funny if it was automated. Oh, I don't have enough for the Velcro. Cowards was automated again! It was again! I've already allowed it through once, Twitch. I've already allowed it through once. Hi, Penny. No, we mustn't mud the French. Or in the sense of like, it doesn't matter if we mod the French. I've never... Not a dead end, fam. You're just silly. I don't even have my settings very big. My settings are like moderate to none. No, you can say cowards. You can say cowards. I will always allow that. Not even a... Computer, are you okay? You can tell me if you're not okay. Yeah. And then the wine goes to the center. I think we do next day and then we stop at the end of the next day. So next time we start is on winter. The computer case is open! The computer case is open on the side. They don't need help. They can leave if they want to. When Goji and I were dating, so I talk in my sleep and I have night terrors. And one time we were hanging out. Well, what am I saying? Hanging out. One time, we had been sleeping. And he woke up before I did. And I got very upset, apparently. And I told him that there were lobsters in his computer. And I told them to get out, but they wouldn't. And then the lobsters started dancing. Well, I was very upset. Oh, Sleep Ghostie can be a terror. Yeah, but it's different from just normal blood work. Cause like I've had Dad to do a lot of blood work before and they'll take like 10, right? He did not. We don't self-surveillance. But the many vials was because it was research, so they had to have like multiples of, you know. But no, Sleep Ghostie is a menace. She likes to get up sometimes. It was worse when I could walk. She'd get up and she used to take knives and hide them. She used to hide knives. Which sounds insane, I know. But it's true. She would hide them, and she's still a bit of a menace. Like, she'll I always know Sleep Ghostie's been active because there's like a trail of blood on the ground. Because she is confident in a way that I am not. So she'll just do stuff. She'll just do stuff. And, I will be like, left to deal with the aftermath. Yeah, the blood is from my foot. Or leg. She'll just bash into things. She doesn't usually hurt other people, but she will hurt herself. And not intentionally, to be fair. She'll just be like, doo-doo-doo, bam. But yeah, after this day will end because I'm getting hungry. Sleep Ghostie can't get out. Sleep Ghostie cannot get out of the door. And then she tried to get out of the house. If Sleep Ghostie tried to get out of the house, she would cause such a ruckus that Goji would be woken up by her. And he would stop her. But yeah, she is an issue. I don't know if Sleep Ghostie has hurt anybody while she's been asleep. I don't think so. But she's definitely, you know, been a problem. But yeah, I often say I haunt my own home. I don't need a ghost to do it. I do it because, like, you know, you wake up, there's a cut on your foot or on your leg or something, blood smeared on the floor. things aren't where they're supposed to be. What happened? Oh, you know. Sleep Ghostie got out a little bit. You know how it is. I need to cut down some wood. But yeah, we gotta save up money. We gotta buy the upgrade for the barn. Excuse me. One, two, three, four, five. But no, there's some silliness that happens with Sleep Ghostie. She isn't all bad. She's just silly. He also likes to tell you the wrong time. Like Goji will be like kind of annoyed because she'll be moving around and he'll be like, "What time do you think it is?" And she'll be like, "I don't know, 25 or 30. What does that even mean? Sleep Ghostie, what are you even talking about? How much? Maybe a 6 or 7. No. Sleep Ghostie is not awake enough to meme. She is awake enough to do problems, and that's kind of it. Does she want to be a problem in your area? Probably. Actually, I don't know if she has the concept that she is a problem. I think she just exists and she's just like, yeah. Here I am existing again. Yeah, she has to cause mischief. It's part of her contract. No, feet. You don't get to come down to this patch of grass. It's disappearing. Almost, but not quite. Yeah. Sleep Ghostie definitely feels like she would cause a lot of chaos. If at all able. I do have the ability to make grass. Okay, great. That there. We're gonna grab that. Yeah. All of you are in. Where's feet? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna check again. Okay. Cause it's gonna be... Ooh, you know what we're gonna have to do? We want... I think we want to upgrade our, hoe. So we'll do that. We'll also grab these. Because we're gonna plant them. That'll be for next time. Sauce. I don't want artichoke dip. I want maki rolls. Level 9 farming. Yeah. All right. We are going to end the day. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I appreciated us chilling and talking. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over somewhere else. And we will be back on Monday for sure. Guys want to see Warframe. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you next time. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Eat something delicious. Hug somebody, something you love. And I hope to see you next time. But until then, goodbye! And goodbye, YouTube.